I'm going to give you some advice somebody gave me when I was much younger. And it's probably the most valuable piece of advice I ever got. When you're building a brand, you can't afford to have an ego. You got to do whatever it takes to build it. I'm going to tell you guys who actually gave me that advice. True story, George Sombonos. Sombonos is passed now. He used to run a company called Chicken Licken. So I'm driving past the Chicken Licken on William Nicol, and I'm hungry. This was before I had a specialized eating plan, you know. So I was like, let me pull in. So I pull into the Chicken Licken to buy some food. And I see this guy picking up papers outside the Chicken Licken. There's a bit of litter, and he's picking, and I'm like, that looks like George. That can't be George. Like, this is the guy, he owns the franchise. He can't be picking up, and it was him. So I go through the drive-through. At the time I had it was my first car, Toyota Run-X. So I finished buying, I go through the drive-through and I pull up in the parking, and he remembered me. He's like, hi, George. He's like, yeah, Vusi, I remember you. I said, why are you picking up papers? Because they are here, this is my shop. And the papers, they need to be picked up, right? But he's genuinely puzzled at me being puzzled that he's picking up papers. So I'm like, but you own this whole thing. And at the time, I think he had like 120 or 130 franchises. I'm like, you own this thing. Why would you pick up papers? And he said to me, when you're building a brand, you can't afford an ego. Yeah. He says, because the customer that drives past doesn't go, who picked up the papers? They just go, are the papers picked up, yes or no?